yourself more than just a man. If you devote yourself to an ideal, then you become something else entirely.
Hello everyone, it is me here, streaming back with another video, this time on Daredevil Born Again episode 8. I'm not going to waste your time, so let's get straight into the episode. Hopefully you can hear me louder than you can hear the episode. Okay, this scene is weird. What's going on? Just a random flower? Oh, it's the bullseye guy. The one from episode 1. Wait, what happened? That was a confusing scene.
I wanted you to know that the funding for my Red Hook project is happening.
Wait, so he got the funding for the docks?
I know that I have.
Why?
I killed him, Matt. Do you have any
idea? Oh yeah, she's suffering with the guilt about terminating someone.
I'm sure you can put Muse and Daredevil in the same category.
Yeah, that's true, considering he is Daredevil.
Muse tried to kill you, Daredevil saved you.
I saved me. They were both out there for themselves.
That's not true. She's gonna terminate the Adam guy.
Where's exactly? Hold on a second. How did you or Mayor Fisk know she was staying here?
The man cares deeply about this city.
Yeah, that is true. How did they know?
I am better than I was.
No, man, you're still toxic.
Heather, I'm serious. How do you know
You want to
him?
watch your tone?
Please just tell me.
He's worried about you.
Trying to co-opt your story. He wants to use your trauma to boost his narrative.
If his narrative is
That
that
is
vigilantes
true.
are
That is
dangerous,
correct.
then he's
Heather,
got my vote.
I knew that was gonna happen. I said it earlier.
With me?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, exactly.
I
Why?
had no idea.
I assume
You
point next to
had
is
Neither should you.
bullseye.
Kirsten, do we know who moved him?
Mayor Fisk.
Oh, of course. Oh, freaking course.
Just deputy mayor for communication.
Is it because he's like a weird
closely
toxic
with the
character
city
that's
council.
obsessed with this?
Make sure they.
Matt is going through the motions.
Matt.
We put Poindexter away and it changes nothing. All right, we
Yeah,
defend
exactly.
Rafael, and he's still
There's
moving. Probably
a
by
lot
the
of
same
emotion
cops.
there.
We were out there assaulting citizens, by the way. We're not serving justice here. You know, we're babysitting chaos.
Yeah, that is true.
What we do, it feels useless.
He was celebrating early. He knew, Foggy knew the night he died, he knew he was going to win. His case with dumb Betty.
Wait, what's going on?
Gonna win.
I'm confused. What
He
just
uses
happened?
cane.
Oh, this scene is about to get good. Yeah, that is true. Oh, that was awesome.
Where's the stag?
Oh, it's Swordsman again.
Here.
Oh no, he's in the white suit again. Oh crap, Bullseye got out. This is bad.
Would you like to talk in private?
Oh no,
Yes.
they better not do something
What is
bad to Swordsman.
Shall I call you swordsman?
Oh no, this is going bad, this is going bad. What the hell? This totally proves that Task Force
That was
is
assault.
definitely evil, even though we already
You're not
knew
gonna
that.
charge me with
Straight up boss power.
Or total corruption.
Yeah, exactly, it's corrupt.
How do you do that?
Do you know that Wilson Fisk was the main suspect in your uncle's murder?
Oh, is she gonna finally find out what happened?
What were you looking for? Devil.
You call Kirsten.
Oh, that threat right there.
Biggest thing is she was in charge. It was her. She did it.
Wait, she's the one that hired Bullseye?
I know you had Foggy killed.
Your boy.
Oh, what the heck? What just happened? Oh, I like how everything looks all red. And it's like upside down. Alright, so a lot happened, I think a lot happened in the episode. Sorry, it's been a long day. So we started out with the beginning scene where, he has the interactions at the apartment, and then it turns out that one of Fisk's men comes and delivers the envelope. We had the scene where the Fisk's wife terminates Adam. We had the scene where Daredevil interrogated Bullseye. And then everything basically led to the party. And I mean, at the party you see Swordsman, and I was like, oh no, is something bad gonna happen after Swordsman? No, something bad didn't, but it looks like it's going in that direction, and I want Swordsman to like obviously continue throughout the MCU. I don't want him to get taken out in the finale. The finale is next week. And then you have the plot of Daredevil trying to figure out what actually happened back in episode 1. And it turns out it was Fisk's wife. She's the one who hired Bullseye, and then in this episode she had Bullseye try to take down Fisk's. And you see Daredevil finally figure out, okay, so the mastermind has always been the wife this entire time. And then you get the shot at the end where Daredevil gets hit. And you have that cinematography, where it like turns upside down and the screen's all red. I thought that was an interesting touch. I apologize once again. It's been a long, frustrating day, and I got to this episode much later than I usually watch the episode. So if there's anything that I should have mentioned but did not, I'm sorry. Because at the moment, that's pretty much all that happened. Like, it sounds like the master plan of Fisk and then the other master plan of his wife is like succeeding, because you had that scene where the cop guy, right, the old cop guy, he's like, oh, he tells the girl, and it turns out that he tells that one girl, and she's like, yeah, I knew Fisk played a part in what happened to her dad, and he's gonna work with her to try to take down Fisk. And like he realizes exactly how corrupt and dark the task force has gotten, and he realizes that Fisk is pretty much like fully in power, because he's like taking people into the rooms and like threatening them and stuff. We even had that one annoying guy, Daniel, even say the exact same thing to the girl, where he's like, yeah, people are pretty much shitting themselves. So yeah, I think that's basically all that happened in the episode that I can remember. And I feel like this episode was honestly like a part 1 of the finale, so I'm not gonna give it a score. If it was like a standalone episode that wasn't like felt like a part 1, part 2 type of thing, then I probably would give it like an 8. Like an 8, I think. There are definitely some solid times, and in between the solid times, it was not a lot to talk about. At least, that's the way I'm thinking. I definitely think got, like 0 to 60 towards the end. But yeah, like, if this was the only episode, I probably would have given like an 8. But it's not a standalone episode, because based on that ending, it definitely feels like this was a part 1 to part 2. Because if it was a standalone episode, then we would have like some type of time skip, and I don't think we're gonna have a time skip. I think next the finale is gonna pick off like around the time that this episode ended. Like we might see Matt in the hospital or something like that. So that's my thoughts on the episode. If you're watching this in the morning, have a good morning. If you're watching this in the evening, have a good evening. If you're watching this at night, have a good night.
Time changes nearly everything, but the mission and the legend of the Batman lives on.